Hey everyone, Bacon Man Dan Quibel here, and I lost 20 pounds in 30 days eating nothing but bacon. So I'm making this video just to try to explain the bacon experiment, what it was, how I did it, how you can do it if you want to try it. So back in 2015, in the month of October, I decided to eat 2 pounds of bacon every single day for 30 days straight, which ended up being about 30 pieces of bacon. So I did this and lost 20 pounds, as the text says right here. So not only that, not only did I lose 20 pounds, but I also monitored all my health markers. So I monitored my blood work, I did my blood pressure, and every single thing improved. There wasn't a single item that we checked off on the blood panels that actually got worse. It was literally everything got better. My A1C, my kidney, um, my liver markers, my blood pressure came down almost 30 points during that time. Pretty much exact opposite of what you would think. Everybody thought that my arteries were going to get clogged and I was going to die. That did not happen. And actually, it was a real turning point with my weight loss and health journey. I never expected that I would be trading in things like kale and spinach, and a lot of fruit for bacon and meat and salmon, eggs, and that be actually the turning point that brought me to health finally. I struggled and I've tried everything, all the usual WW and all the commercial diets. I tried them all. I tried a vegan diet, several different plant-based diets actually, vegetarian. I also did a fruitarian, a fruit diet for a little while. I tried everything. I was getting really desperate. I was coming up on 40, and I know we've all heard stories of, a man in their 40s going for a jog and dropping dead of a heart attack. So, I mean, I did what anyone would do: eat 60 pounds of bacon. So, but seriously, I was 38, 39, coming up on 40, and I felt like I wanted to make a change. So, I went to, everybody knows fruits and vegetables are healthy. So that's kind of where I started. And it actually did not improve my health. I actually got sicker. I suffered with gout most of my life. I actually had a gout attack that lasted 12 full weeks. 12 weeks in the Canadian winter. I was wearing plastic bags on my foot because my foot was so swollen that I could not even put it into a boot or a shoe. That's what happened to me when I did a high fruit diet. So the fructose, it actually really affected me. So I'm going to get to the bacon here. I'm going to try to keep this fairly short, but I've tried everything, like all the different dietary approaches, anything that sounded feasible to me, like it made sense, logical sense, I would give it a try. And none of it really worked for me. I was able to lose a little bit of weight here and there. And even sometimes I've lost 50, 60 pounds doing a low calorie, low fat diet. And it just wasn't maintainable. I would lose some weight and then I would bounce back and gain it all back, plus some usually. I was obese at 13 years old, and it's been a lifelong struggle for me to try to figure something out. I did a lot of exercise. I learned quickly that you cannot out exercise a bad diet. And then I kind of decided to try more of a paleo and low carb approach. And that led me to ended up trying keto or a ketogenic diet. So when I first started that, I actually right away felt a lot better. I found that my energy got better. I wasn't having these ups and downs where I was crashing all the time. My energy would be good. Like when I was doing high fruit, doing juice, like juicing, I did a juice fast for a little bit. I did smoothies. The problem with that, I would lose a little bit of weight doing some of those, but your energy is up and down. So while you're having that high sugar drink, you feel great for about an hour or two, and then it's crash. So I would actually crash and actually fall asleep on the couch nearly every single day when I was trying a lot of these high fruit and plant-based diets that I was doing. As soon as I cooked up one morning, actually, I'll tell you guys the story. So my wife and I were both vegans at the time, and my health was actually getting worse. I had gout for 12 weeks, went through 4 different medications, did not get rid of it. Didn't think that the fruits were causing it because everyone knows fruits and veggies are healthy. So, but I decided I have to change something. I don't care anymore. I'm going to try a paleo type of thing, and I'm going to cook up 2 pounds of bacon. So that's what I did. I went downstairs one morning, cooked up 2 pounds of bacon, ate it, and within a few days, my gout had went away totally. My swelling went away. I went in and had my uric acid tested, which is what causes gout, leads to gout. It had come down dramatically. So right away, I kind of knew I was onto something. And I followed the ketogenic diet for a long time, about a year and a half. I lost about 15 pounds, working out all the time, walking every day. I was just eating too much fat, too much calories in the beginning, and did not realize that they do matter on keto. So that brings me to the bacon experiment. So I had an idea that, this is changing my health for the better. I'm actually starting to feel really good. All my health markers were improving. And I wanted to bring some attention to keto and the low carb diet. So I decided to do what any normal person would, is eat the 60 pounds of bacon, 2 pounds of bacon in 30 days. Have my friends and family follow along and kind of see how it goes and show them that, no, I'm not going to die. Bacon's not going to clog my arteries. And that's kind of all I expected. I thought my blood work is probably going to stay about the same. So again, every single blood marker, including my blood pressure, dramatically improved, and I lost 20 pounds of body fat. So after that, it was I didn't expect that to happen. It kind of got a lot of attention, and I'm going to show you guys a few little things. So here's PTBO Canada, was a local blog to me here in Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, and they were the first ones to cover it. So they were the first ones to kind of cover the bacon experiment and put it out there. I was actually on 2 different radio stations, The Wolf here in Peterborough and 99.9. Both of them actually did an interview with me, and I was able to talk more about the bacon experiment, and the group started to build. About 1,000 people came in. It started off with maybe 200-300 people, and they kind of found it interesting. But then it, started growing really rapidly once some of the media started covering it. So I'm going to show you guys a couple more. So here's another one. The first person that interviewed me was a friend of mine, Tasha. There she is there. Her website is called Ketogasm. She has a really cool blog. And she did an interview. I answered a bunch of questions. You guys could go check that out. Really interesting. And it got really popular. I put it up, and a lot of people were sharing it and found it interesting. And someone from the Diet Doctor, which is the biggest low-carb website on the planet right now, seen that article, and lo and behold, I got featured on the Diet Doctor, and 2,000 or 3,000 people came into my bacon experiment group on Facebook overnight. And then a lot of people started trying it, and a lot of people started getting the exact same results. So I found myself talking about electrolytes a lot, because bacon gives you all the sodium that you need, but you still need some potassium and you still need some magnesium. So I was, showing people and giving them the amounts that they need to have, and people were very successful with their weight loss. So the next one that picked it up was Extra Crispy, or they're also, I think they've changed their website name, but Extra Crispy picked it up, another huge website. They actually wrote a really interesting article about it, and that actually brought more people into it and tried it. And basically every time, people had lost anywhere between 20 to 30 pounds, maybe as low as about 15 pounds in 30 days. But everyone was very successful on it. Didn't really see any health problems. People that did their blood work, so they've seen the same thing that I did. All their health markers improved. So it wasn't only the weight loss. And that's what a lot of people say. Well, yeah, sure, you can lose weight, but it's not good for your health. And that's not what I've seen. So, it's been 4 years now. Right now is the 4-year anniversary. And I've been looking for the catch. What's the catch on bacon? A lot of the first things that I researched were about nitrates and about the fats that are in bacon. It turns out that there is no concern with nitrates. They actually form nitric oxide, which is a vasodilator, heart healthy. Unless you cook your bacon at a very high heat, then they could become a problem. But other than that, they're not. The fats that are in bacon are the oleic acid, the same fat as olive oil. So again, people will tell you olive oil is very healthy for you, very good for you, but they'll say bacon will clog your arteries. Well, it's the same fat. It's the exact same fat. So there's just been a lot of things I've kind of found, a lot of myths that I've busted along the way. And bacon clogging your arteries was definitely one of them. Going to show you guys one more thing. So actually, I'm going to end this video. It's been 10 minutes. The Bacon Experiment group on Facebook has been up now for 4 years. If you guys would like to join it, you can at any time. But I'm actually running a special event right now, and I'm going to pop that up on the screen. So it's just 7 days of bacon. I thought I would celebrate the Bacon Experiment. It's been a full 4 years. I'm actually going to pull that text down off the screen here. So it's been 4 years, and it's been person after person. I think the group is up to about 28,000 people now on Facebook, and there's been hundreds, probably thousands of people that have done the Bacon Experiment. And now how I would use it personally, after being low carb and keto for 6 years. Also, I've lost 90 pounds, got to my goal weight 3 years ago, and have maintained it ever since. I actually hit my goal weight doing 7 days of bacon a year after the original Bacon Experiment. And now if somebody has a cheat meal, or they've strayed away from low carb or keto and they want to get back into ketosis quickly, they want to get their appetite back under control, that's kind of where we use the Bacon Experiment now, is just doing a few days of bacon, putting you back into ketosis. But also it does work if somebody wants to do 7 days or 30 days of bacon, they're welcome to. And I just had one lady did it this month, and she did 30 days of bacon. She just posted today, and she lost 24.6 pounds. So 24.6 pounds in 30 days. And that, as crazy as that seems, that's not the highest amount of weight loss I've seen in 30 days. I've seen quite a few people lose more than that. That's probably still, though, a little bit above average, but that just to give you an idea of how well it can work. If you guys want to come in and you want to try it for 7 days, you have some questions, anything like that, you're welcome to join us on the Facebook group. The website is www.baconforfree, and that will actually give you a free PDF, and we'll give you the link to the Bacon Experiment group so you guys can check that out. And right now it's October 24th is coming up here in a couple days. It's the 22nd today. Sorry, it's the 23rd. So it actually starts tomorrow. And that's just a little image I made earlier. I posted on Instagram and invited people. So if you guys want to join us and you want to check out the Bacon Experiment, you want to try it for yourself, do a couple things for me. Please hit the heart and share it out on whatever social media platforms you have, or your Facebook groups. Anywhere that you're talking to people about keto, if you're an actual influencer, that would be amazing if you could share this video out or send people here. And if not, and you just have friends that might be interested in this, that are looking into keto and low carb, and they want a really easy way to do it, tag your friends down in the comments and they can give it a try. So again, guys, last time for the website, www.baconforfree.com. It's up on the screen there. And if you go there, you'll get the free PDF and all the information on how to do it, and a little bit of information about the electrolytes and the actual portions, and also the drinks that you should have on the Bacon Experiment, because it all does matter, and it all will make a difference on the results you get. So that's it, guys. Bacon Man Dan. Glad I explained this. I'm going to throw it up on all my social media. This video is going to go up on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. And I hope you guys can do the same. Share it out and kind of let people know that this is just something they can try. It's an easy way to get into ketosis, and it's an easy way to get rapid weight loss results. So bye, guys.